Your diamonds don't sparkle like this. Yellow diamonds, sparkly piss. I got your Benz on my wrist. I spent your rent on my kicks. I bought a mink for my bitch. Fuck your bitch just for the kick.
What's up, people? It's 8:20 a.m. We have a 5K at 9 a.m. in 40 minutes. We are on our way. We're 7 minutes away. Today is going to be my first 5K. The only reason I signed up is because it is inside of the mall. Like, you're going to be running inside of the mall. I didn't even think that's even like a possible track. I'm not coming into it with any expectations. I'm gonna do my best, but I'm not expecting much because it is my first 5K and I have not been preparing, but we'll see what I get.
Throwing hands, that's a cage fight, big crib, and the gates high, got the canines, a canine sit right on the waistline, her through the grapevine, it don't make rhymes, they hope in the great eye, don't stay high. I changed when I got famous, I'll explain it, my fam hate, and they say that I got favourites, play, but I got...
Alright guys, we're here. I had to switch from my camera to my phone because I'm only bringing essentials with me, AirPods, and obviously like my shoes, my phone and stuff. It's so weird because I thought the mall was going to be closed for people who are just running, but I'm not sure if it is because there's just people walking around here and there's no barriers, nothing like that. Which is weird. I thought it was going to be like somewhat restricted, but I don't think it is. Actually wait, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, because everything's closed. Yeah, I'm just walking the track. I'm gonna warm up, do some quick race pace, maybe like 30 seconds a minute just to warm up, go into it. But whenever I have my racing shoes on, I just feel good. So I'm actually pretty excited for this one. Can't forget to put my arm sleeves to look like a tryhard. Here's the fit. Pretty sure they said you should warm up on the first floor because the second one is for racing, but no one's here, so who's gonna stop me? Yo, check out this guy's fit. It's fire. Hopefully he runs the same pace as me so he can pace me. That'd be fire. I don't understand the point of water stations. This is not a marathon. This is not half a marathon. You don't have time for that. Like, what's the point of running a 5K if you're not gonna, at least, do your best? And if you're doing your best, you have no time to stop. It's only like 20 to 30 minute race. Come on, bro. Okay, maybe I'm hating. I might take this back. Because some people are out of shape and stuff, and 5K is a lot for them. Okay, I take it back. Oh shit, I didn't know there was a whole thing downstairs. The music is so hyped though. The only thing that can make this race complete is if Matt Choi pulls up on his electric bike. That would be the best. We have 5 minutes into the race. I gotta go find the bathroom real quick. I just went to the bathroom and I'm cutting it pretty close. It's 8:56 and I gotta come back. It's like a 2-minute walk/run. Alright guys, we made it. They're lining up, everyone's lining up. Just in time.
So essentially the whole top level of the floor, and it'll be very exciting.
Well, what is this guy yapping about? It's already past time.
2, 1, go!
Let's go! Fuck, I should have went to the front, bro. You can't even pass anyone. Alright, starting easy. We don't want to burn out. It's a 20-minute race after all. So it's gonna go easy, like around 8-minute per mile pace. Guys, I'm at 190 heart rate already. And I forgot, I set my fucking Strava to walk instead of run. First 2 laps done. First mile was sub 7, too fast. 2 miles in. 7:30 pace. 1 more to go. It was vomiting for sure. Super vomiting. The wind breeze feels so nice. Look at me, bro. Back in the whip. The race organizers, I have no idea how they calculated the distance, but that shit was not 5K. Because my official time is 30 minutes. Oh, the guy's throwing out in front of me. Oh shit. If I had like more food, I would have definitely thrown up. And I'm not usually the person who throws up. I was surprised how many people were walking But shout out to them for signing up anyway. It's much better than like walking, even slowly, even some people were pausing and stuff, like much better than doing nothing. So shout out to them. The guy who was like practicing on the first lap, on the first floor, I mean, in pink shorts, I think he was the fastest. He definitely won the shit. He was like running past me at like 4 or 5 at the least. Yeah, he was a killer. There was a family, I think a guy brought all of his kids. He had like 4 small kids, not small, maybe from like 7 to 12 years old and stuff. A boy and 3 sisters, I think, or whatever. And they were all running like the 5K, and they were fast as well. Like they were skinny, like good for running, skinny, as in good shape. And yeah, that's just so cool to see, like families who run together. If you guys know what I'm saying. I never had that. My dad wasn't ever like into working out and stuff. So it's cool that like families come here and run together, and like the kids run. I think it was super cool. Oh, it automatically put me in a group with some person who also ran a 5K. Let's see what he says. Josh Franklin. Lap counter was messed up. I ran at an extra 2 laps. Was fun, but a little stressful to run in tight quarters. Also ignored those times. Strava having a hard time shopping through the mall. That's what I'm saying. The distance is completely incorrect. 4:38. He recorded the whole thing. I stopped mine before I did my last lap because that was already a 5K. Yeah, I walked the last lap. That's where the finish time is freaking 30 minutes. 2 comments. Okay, let's see what people commented 9 minutes ago. This is beyond fascinating to me on multiple levels. Haha! Exclamation point. Looks like a unique and an interesting experience, and you still crushed it. Tell me more in person next time. Gail Gold. The Haas is raising here on Strava. Strava Haas. I like both of the comments. Let's comment something positive as well to spread positivity. Let's say you crushed it, John. The lap time and official lap time and distance were for sure what? Were for sure incorrect. Yeah, even though the distance and the times were completely off, shout out to organizers. I think it was organized by a Race Faster. It's like a small shop. Race Faster Garden State 5K. Should have been called Race Slower, the way I got humbled. Okay, so the first mile was at 6:34. Second mile is 7:27. And third mile is 8:05, and the last 0.1 was at 7:30. Official first 5K time from Strava is 23 minutes and 10 seconds. Don't know how accurate it is, probably pretty accurate. But yeah, official time is completely fucked because I had to run an extra lap because their distance was completely off. So if counting their distance, it was more of a 4 miles instead of 3.1. No, more like 3.7 miles. Okay, I just checked the results page, and the first place is Richie Seriga, Mayor 32. I think that was the guy in pink shorts, and he finished with 18 minutes 50 seconds, which is 6:04 minutes per mile pace, which is so far off. That guy was running it up. Second place 6:07. That was the guy who was running behind him. He finished with 18:59. Yeah, the chip time is completely fucking off, makes no sense. Let's see my overall time with my last lap, me just walking. Okay, Mike Romanovich got 30:44 official time and 111th out of all the people. Keep in mind though, again, as I said, the race was 7 laps. But the 5K was 6 laps. So after the 6th lap, I just stopped my Strava time, which matters to me most, obviously, because the fucking actual race time and actual chip time is completely wrong. I just walked the last lap.
She lucky, yeah, she got this super sloppy. I call that bitch yucky. Bitch, don't speak to me in public. Fast money, fast cars, I live for this shit. Shaking my head off, you just too real for this shit.
Just came back home, showered, feeling good, smelling fresh. It's time to do some work. First, I'm going to spend like 20 minutes on some speech correction so I can speak more clearly and better, like sound better while I speak English and Russian as well. And then I'm going to do math. It's gonna take me like 90 minutes to 2 hours. Not gonna lie, people, I feel a little tired even though I took 5 caffeine gums. Each one has 40 milligrams of caffeine, so that's 200 milligrams. And then a Celsius in the morning as well, so that's 400 milligrams of caffeine, and I still feel tired. I might take like a quick nap. Oh, shit's not so sweet, huh? How's this zesty? Alright guys, an hour later, it's like 1 p.m. We are ready to go get back to work. My nose is like runny, but it's good because I can blow it and then I can fully breathe in. And guys, you might say, looking at my food, like, Misha, what are you doing, bro? This looks like dog food. Add some sauce, add some appetizers, like, do something to the beef and stuff. And yeah, it is dog food, because I'm a fucking dog and you're a pussy. Guys, you gotta understand that if you want to be jacked, if you want to get rich, if you want to be smart, you have to pay the price. Everything I eat is clean. This is what I eat literally every single day on daily basis. Every single day on daily basis, same thing. But the point that I'm trying to make is, guys, people don't just spawn in with attributes. Everyone is pretty much a blank canvas. Yes, environment affects you. Yes, some people get dealt better cards than others. But if you're not disabled, if you're not in some war country, then you should be thankful for your position. You should be taking full advantage. With internet, if you have internet connection, you have all of the opportunities that other people have. Just lock in on your vision. And for me personally, all I do is pretty much work towards my vision, contemplate, like really think about things that I want and what price it's going to cost and what price am I willing to pay. And in a few months in summer when I'm going to be fucking jacked, you're going to look at me and be like, wow, he just spawned in with forwards, he's jacked. Like, it's just, it was easy to him. No, it wasn't. You don't see the consistency. All of the successful people are consistently putting in work. And that's not just eating healthy food. It's what you're consuming on a daily basis. Like, everything you consume is going to shape the person you are. And this is what I realized recently, and that's what I'm really working on right now. And that's what I'm trying to document for you guys. Every single day in my life, you can see it's going to be pretty much posted on YouTube. Not every single day, but probably like 2-3 videos a week. It's going to be, you can see the progress. You can see the person I was in the beginning, and every single day, it's just changing. 1% better, 1% better, 1% better. Because a lot of people want things, but not a lot of people actually need them. Like, I don't feel myself if I'm not chasing it, if I'm not going after my goal. If I'm just drifting in life, I just feel a lot of shame and guilt. Like, I'm not putting my best self out there. Like, I'm not realizing my potential. And in a lot of religions, like Jewish people, I think pretty sure in the Bible as well, if you're not pursuing your best potential, it's counted as a sin. Just so there's something to think about. Hi guys, starting my walk. I usually walk like 3 to 4 miles. I love walking. I used to hate walking, but now I love it. If you're wondering what I'm doing during the walk, I usually just listen to audiobooks and try to not get into my thoughts, like just like not think about anything, but that's not usually the case. So yeah, just try to be present on my walks. Right now I'm listening to a few books. I always have a few books that I listen to. I don't usually just listen to one. Sometimes I just like to listen to some books, like for example, Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz is a great book, guys. It's 2 hours. It will help you kind of get out of your head. I recently also almost finished. I have 2 hours left in Psycho-Cybernetics. Basically, in Psycho-Cybernetics, it's a plastic surgeon talking about his experience with clients and how he noticed that self-identity and people's perception of themselves internally is so important in the external world, in the sense that some people may put overly too much attention to their flaws, like big nose, big ears, scar, etc. When in reality, other people don't really notice the same thing. It's just in their head. And once he actually like performs an operation on those people, they perform better at their jobs, but they feel completely different. Their self-image was the main factor in the way their life played out. I didn't explain it too well. It's a good book. I wouldn't say it's super important, but it is definitely a good listen. I still have 2 hours left in it. And then another book that I'm trying to listen to is Reality Transurfing. But that book is like, I have 24 hours left in it. It's like 35-hour book, so it's very long, but there are some good concepts in it, and I think I'm gonna listen to it now because I kind of paused it because it was sometimes like the books just go into like some details that are not applicable to me or just not as interesting, so I just like either switch to another book or I just skip it. Check out this weather. The sunset is like in 30-40 minutes. I don't really like walking in the dark, so it's perfect time now. We see the sunset. And also I'll show you guys the place that I always go to during my walks. Also recently, like maybe a couple months ago, noticed that I'm always alert, like 24/7 almost. I feel like I'm almost subconsciously always in fight or flight mode. Like I'm always alert. You might argue it's a good thing, but when it's 24/7, it's almost like not anxious, but it's almost like I have low state of panic almost, but I'm obviously not panicking, just feel like that. Let me know if you guys have anything similar to that. Maybe it's because of caffeine, because I've been consuming caffeine pretty heavily past few months once I started Chlorella4C, but to be honest, I think that was almost always kind of a part of me as far as very conscious about it. Dude, look at these prices. Like genuinely, is anyone paying $250 for a fucking wooden chair? Are we serious right now? This is why all of these stores are just going bankrupt. Check out how everything around looks. Whenever on my walks, I always have the same recurring theme in my mind. So if I were to work like a normal job and just go by my life and stuff and live like all of these people are living, like majority, like some people are rich and they're living a good life, but you can also argue that they're spending majority of their time at a job, and having a job means having a boss, aka you have to ask someone above you to have like free time and all of that stuff, and that's not real freedom or work for me. Like even if you're an investment banker, you're making like 800k a year, 300k goes to taxes, you have 500k, but you have a job that always has you, like you're always on, you're 24/7 working, and then what's the point? If you want to take a holiday, if you want to do whatever you want to do, you have to ask someone up. And this is how corporate America works. That's just how it works, and that's not something I want to be a part of, because that's not true freedom. And if you're not free, then what's the point of living? I don't see it. Like I cannot fathom just living a normal life like that. Like I either become successful or I just kill myself, like genuinely. And this is not a joke either. That existence to me seems so mundane, and it always seemed to me like that. Wealth by definition is abundance. Abundance in your time, in your relationships, in being free to do whatever you want. If you're having a job that pays you well, does that mean you're free? Some may argue yes. I wouldn't argue that. In a normal job, if you want to go on a holiday, if you want to travel somewhere, you have to put in notice. I have to ask someone. For me, I'm an adult. I have to ask someone for permission to do something? Like bro, that's literally slavery. I cannot process them in my brain how that would be like a normal life for me. And there are like certain things like that just like make no sense, but they're so commonly accepted in society. And if you have these beliefs, you just think, by the way, check out, I'm literally walking on ice here. Oh bro, my camera is going insane. Check out these eyes, so icy. But some things like that are so widespread and commonly accepted in society, and you just look around and think like, am I the crazy one? But then like logically it just doesn't make sense, you know? And everyone else acts like it's a normal thing. You either lock in or you clock in. You have to take the risk. And it's not even a risk, it's viewed as like chasing what you want and chasing your passion. is viewed as a risk in society, when in reality it's not. A risk is not doing anything, but it's not even a risk, it's a guarantee. If you don't do anything, if you don't pursue your goals, if you don't pursue your vision, then you're going to be stuck in the 9 to 5. So basically, guys, what I'm trying to portray to you, go after the thing that you want to do, and no matter what other people think about it, it doesn't matter. You have to have it in your vision, and only you have to see it to bring it to life. There are going to be a lot of obstacles, there are going to be a lot of doubters, and so a lot of people, almost no one, and not almost no one, like usually no one sees the thing in the exact same you do. But once you start bringing it to vision, once you start putting in work, you will see the outcomes, you will see the fruits, and you will be surrounded by like-minded people. And everyone goes through those trenches when they're alone, when they're just starting out, when they're just starting their journey. Everyone has that alone period, I feel like. And right now, to be quite frank with you guys, I'm pretty lonely. Like, I don't have a super close relationship with my dad. I don't even speak to my mom. My mom and dad divorced when I was young, and she lives in a different country. She lives in Russia, so I haven't talked to her in months, and it feels lonely. It feels like sometimes I'm even like going crazy. But I think it's all part of the journey. The most fucked up thing about entrepreneurship and just doing what you want instead of just going that traditional route is that no one will come help you, no one will come rescue you, no one will come and show you the direction that you have to go. And sometimes the only direction you have is just a feeling. And then whenever you start doing the thing, you may even feel extremely uncomfortable, and you may think that it's not something that you want to pursue. Like, for example, do you think recording YouTube videos is like super easy and I have all the passion in the world for it? I kind of do, but sometimes it feels like a burden. It doesn't feel right, it feels stupid. You think what other people are going to think, how am I viewed in the society, but ultimately all of those things don't matter as long as you stick through it. And if you don't stick through it, bro, you have to stick through it. You have to, because if you don't, then you're going to be clocking in. What kind of life is that? No one wants to be clocking in. No one wants to be a corporate slave. So, and everyone is timid. I know every single person has something unique going about them. They want to do something, they just don't go after it. And they're timid, they're not confident in themselves. And I'm not saying I'm super confident in myself. I used to be a lot more timid and shy, you might say, but you have to understand that at some point your life is going to end, and you have responsibility over your life. Not your parents, not your friends, no one else besides you has the responsibility for your life and the responsibility to bring your vision and your dreams alive. You have to really understand it, because if not, you're going to be playing a victim part, and that's the worst thing, because you will think that your life is in someone else's hands, and when you think that, you give power to those people, when in reality you should not have given them that power ever, because if you win, you will both win, but if you lose, it's on you. And if you end up somewhere in your life, like listening to your parents and listening to society, listening to the environment, listening to your school friends, classmates, college friends, and you end up in life somewhere where you don't want to end up with, then it's on you. They're not going to come back and give you a refund on your life. So you have to be very mindful and very clear on where you are headed and what you want to achieve. And it doesn't have to be 5 years ahead. Just understand what you're doing now, and maybe a month or a few months ahead. You don't have to know the whole thing, and it wouldn't really make sense, and it wouldn't be a real journey if you knew everything. Would the movie be interesting if you knew the whole plot beforehand? For me personally, it's not. Don't take anything too seriously, and I'm almost like speaking to my younger self here, but don't take too seriously, don't be too conscious about things, and just go after it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Yeah, one more thing, guys. I had another thought. By the way, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Don't take it as the ultimate truth, because I'm the same way as you. I'm just giving you my opinions. I feel like if you don't have direction, you don't know what you want to do, which a lot of people are like that, especially in the United States. I feel like, first of all, try a bunch of things. Like, do things, see what you like, see what you don't like. And then once you get that feeling, or maybe you already had it forever, that you want to do something, just do it. In the process, you will see if it's something that you want to pursue further, or it's something that was just a stepping stone for another thing that you should go towards. The most important part, in order to just do what you want, is keep doing the things. Even if you're lost, just keep doing things. Be active. Don't stay stagnant. And once you will do that, eventually, I'm saying eventually, like it's like someday. No, like you will find what you're passionate about, and you will find your purpose. Okay, we are almost at the spot that I wanted to show you, that I go through whenever I go for a walk. I always include it in my walk. Here it is, guys. Wait for it. Almost. Look at this. It's also sun setting right now. Check this out. Look how pretty it is. It's winter now, so there's no leaves. It's not as pretty, but usually it's more pretty. But still, like, it's a great view. You can see the whole town, and then you can see Manhattan over there, the city, as the locals call it. But yeah, this place holds a special place in my heart. I don't even know why. I love the energy that's here, and it's not some, you can't really like, not quantify, but you can't really explain it. And it's not like a distinct energy. It's just like almost like blank. Like you can do, think, and be like whatever you want. Like, I don't know, it's just freeing. Words can't really describe it, or I can't really describe it. Always nice to walk here. Love this part as well, because this whole part is rich people houses as well, so they're very nice and taken care of. So yeah, just get good vibes from here. But on this note, the audiobook has been listened, yap has been yapped, walk has been walked. We're like 15 minutes away from home, so now it's time to watch some videos on the walk. Best thing ever. No, I'm joking. I'm actually not joking. Alright guys, on Sundays I clean my room fully, and I also do full body stretch. So now it's some time to clean my room. Okay people, other update. It's 9 p.m. The room is clean. Let me show it to you guys. The room is cleaned. Here, there's, bro, what's wrong with my camera, bro? Here, this is some stuff that I'm gonna move to garage, so it's all cleaned, as you can see, looking nice and tidy. It's 9 p.m. I'm gonna do some math homework that I have to submit by today, so it shouldn't take me long because I already watched the YouTube videos.
Everything that you do counts. The biggest mistake that people make is they think that only what they want to count counts. No. When you read a book, when you listen to an audio program, when you go to a course, when you go to bed early and get up early and you work, it all counts. But when you watch television, waste time, hang out, fool around, and so on, all of that counts as well. And here's an important point. If what you are doing is not moving you towards your goals, then it's probably moving you away from your goals. Nothing is neutral.
Alright guys, the last update of the day. It's 10 p.m. Finished my math, finished all of my work. I'm going to do full body stretch, get some snack, even though it's not optimal, but I am hungry. I burned like 3,500 calories today. So stretch, snack, and then go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. I'm not usually the person who gets tired, but now I am. And yeah, I think today was a productive day. Let me know if you guys like the vlog. Let me know if you guys like these days in the lives. This is going to be my third one. If you guys like them, please let me know in the comments, because I'm not getting any comments. But I appreciate you watching, and see you guys in the next one.